What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Today, I want to talk about a clip that I saw on the Neighborhood Talk. It's a comedian by the name of Miss Pat. I've seen this podcast before, for the name of it, but it's quite popular here on YouTube. They talk about a whole bunch of crazy things. Some could even be known as offensive, but this clip, she was asked if she's ever dated a white man before. Okay, I want to play this and I'm gonna come back.
I never dated outside my race, Bobby Lee.
You never dated a white guy?
No.
Why?
Because white men don't like women. They give their women to black men.
Duh, dude. Duh.
Are they them?
That too, man. History, dude.
Yeah. You don't watch Snap? Said lose weight and hit in the head with a brick. White men only like women if the couple is extremely poor. White people with money, they don't want no out of shape white.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So she said she's never dated a white man before because of her size. She also says that white men give all their overweight women to black men. And of course, people in the comments were like, well, hey, what about Gabrielle Sidibe? She has a white man. She's overweight, maybe even bigger than her. And that is true. You know, you can find women of all sizes having white men. But I think what she was doing was making a stereotype, generalization. Which, if we really want to be honest, people can like who they like. But I think what she might have been trying to say is the white men that she feels are attractive, the white men that she feels she would want an opportunity with, those white men are or probably will be unavailable to her. And let's just talk about this. When you talk about the dynamics of whites and blacks, especially in dating, I live in Uganda, all right? And I've been all over Africa, especially in the East Africa. And one thing that I have noticed is that you definitely get opportunities with women as an American. That is for sure. Okay, Black American, it helps. But do you know who gets the most opportunities? White guys, right? And what I noticed when it comes to dynamic of white men dating black women, white men who even like black women have far more or much of a range than what I would say black men have. And the reason is because when I see them here, a lot of European guys, white men, are kind of into women that are a little bit more thin. So you see them going after like South Sudanese chicks, even in the black community. When you do see white men with black women, it's not really the kind of black women that brothers really go for. But they also have more selection. They don't have to be as qualified as a top tier black man. What a black man would have to become, white men ain't got to do that. So just on that alone, white men are the preferred race of mostly all women, right? Which means their opportunities are endless when it comes to non-white women, right? That's why you want to talk about passport bros. Yes, passport bros are usually completely black. When white guys show up, they get a lot based off of the history of the white man, of Europeans, how, you know, people perceive white men being smarter than somebody else. They get more opportunities. So a lady like her, if a white man was into black women that she felt was successful and good looking, it might not be that he doesn't like her. What it might be is because he would have so many opportunities. Now, white men, the average white guy has more opportunities in a non-white market. Let's add on to the fact that he is successful. And we gotta talk about this. Being a successful man, you know, because most, you know, white men, black men are usually heavily preferred over other groups of men, right? But if he's successful, now throw into the fact that, you know, there's the white women out there, obviously, it would probably be the preferable choice we know in America is Asians. So it will put somebody, you know, like her in a situation where it could be challenging because of the opportunities a man have. Now, he said something that larger white women go to black men. This is also a stereotype, but there is some level of truth to it. The reason why is white women who tend to be what white men would consider to be not in the preferred beauty standard. Like, for example, I lived in Poland. In Poland, the beauty standard is thin, blonde, brunette, white women. You even see them in the malls. They're giving out gift cards. I have yet to see a woman that I consider was a BBW doing something like that. It just doesn't happen. All right? Doesn't happen. It's not common. However, let me lead with this. And this is very important for me to lead with this. If a white woman is bigger, black men like bigger women in general. Like, we like women that have bigger butts. We appreciate bigger breasts. We're not waist size guy. What's your dress size? We don't really, I heard that on the podcast, like, yo, what guy asks a woman her dress size? I'm like, I don't. you want to know if she look good. Black men, we look at what we like. So a white lady that's bigger than what the white guy likes, in the black community, a black man has more range of what he's looking for a woman. And if you are bigger or thicker white lady, hey, well, you're gonna go where you get appreciated, right? Makes sense. Plus, you are white. The white woman, black man dating thing is also something coming from a position of power, a position of strength. All right. So that also works out for them. It's a very interesting dynamic that we have going on there. So, hey, it's harsh what she's saying, but those who in the community know, right, that white women who, let's say, would be, that white men might not be so crazy about, would get on in the black community. It's almost like, let's say, the black men. Black men who would not have so much of a dating standard or have a lot of options, let's say in America. What do? They go to Dominican Republic, Colombia. You can say all they want. Well, they want your money. Well, they want their women. Women want your money anywhere. All right. You want to go where you get more demands. You want to get more demands. So when you get more demands, what do? All right. You get more demands. So that's what happened. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shitty Jackson, back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Serve the bell. We're out.